Discord is adding in features nobody asked for one reason only: to make Nitro more appealing and take your parents' money off their credit card. In fact, there's this new beta feature, so not available to everyone, called Super Reactions, and as you can see from what's on the screen, it's just a reaction with a whole bunch of eye candy, so that you feel that your $10 a month is well worth it. Now, this isn't the only feature that Discord is adding to make Nitro look even better, but I want to talk about these Super Reactions just to start, because people are not a fan of them. Now, the funny thing about this is that there was actually a post on r/Discord app of someone saying that Super Reactions are being added, and the comments are just beautiful. I can't wait for someone's GPU from 2010 to explode after having to render 2. And this criticism is funny because just a week ago, Discord had a nasty bug that would throttle your memory clock speeds on your NVIDIA GPU. And the best part about this is that I don't even know if it's fixed yet. And just to top off, the cherry on top, you might be concerned about this feature being exploited. Well, don't worry, Discord has got your back, because you can only use 5 of these reactions per week. It's completely insane to me, to be honest. Like, I could understand maybe 5 per day on a specific server, but I don't know. It's crazy that you can only use 5 of these per week, which it just seems so pointless. Why spend all this time making a feature that you're just going to limit to people? 5 per week. Now, Discord is adding a new feature, and this one's actually a little more interesting, but if I go to my user settings and I go to appearance, you might have seen this before, but you can customize your own theme color, and this was for staff only. Oh, I'm not Discord staff, but as you can see, there's dark mode and flashbang warning. There is also light mode customization, which is pretty cool, and most people are actually really receptive to this, and I really thought it was great, because if you go on Discord, look, now you have your own custom color, and it's just great, because people like making their Discord look different, and that's why Better Discord and all that other stuff is so prominent. Now, of course, Discord didn't stop there, and they amped up their game. Now, I am in experiments, which is something you shouldn't do, and I'm not going to show you how to enable these, because every single time I show you the code, it gets patched, and it's annoying. But if I go to treatment 2, which is kind of the new version of themes, you'll notice that we have a different selection menu. So we now have dark or light mode, and then we have color, and there's our little badge of pain. Color themes are currently in beta. Not everyone has this. I think it's like only 10% or a very small amount of people have this, or it might not even be out for anyone. But if we click on preview theme, we can preview a whole bunch of themes. Now, light mode warning, flashbang, be careful. We have nice light mode iridescent colors, and I'm just going to burn through these real quick so you know how they look. But honestly, I think these are fantastic, and it makes sense for these to be Nitro, right? Like, you could do your own custom color theme, but if you want the nice fancy gradients also in dark mode, then you pay for Nitro. Now, with this, it raised a very valuable question. We know how these nice gradient colors look, and we know the previous version was just one color that you could choose. That made me think, is that one color kind of monochrome theming system going to be for us non-Nitro broke gamers? Well, in this Reddit post by Advaith, who is a very important person I will talk about a little bit later, there's a comment here from someone saying that the monochrome theme changer was nuts. Don't know if they implement that as well. Could maybe even be for non-Nitro users. And this Advaith person says, I think this is replacing that, so all my hopes and dreams are ruined. Now, who is this Advaith person, and why are they ruining my hopes and dreams? Do they have the authority to do that? Well, yes, they do, because honestly, whenever I hear of a new Discord feature, the first place I go to, my source, is Advaith's Twitter page, and I'll have this linked in the description, of course, but literally, whenever there's something new happening on Discord, I usually hear it first from this person. They're kind of like the go-to person for new Discord experimental features. And in fact, if you look at the screenshot they have in their own little Reddit post, they actually show that there was a gradient direction customizer, which is pretty cool, but of course, if we look at ours right now, it's just not available. Even if I zoom out non-grandma mode, it just doesn't exist anymore, which kind of sucks, but I personally don't care because I never buy Nitro anyways. But Discord, if you want to sell more Nitro subscriptions, definitely make a creator code system, because I'd completely shill for Discord Nitro at that point. Now, I'll be honest, these client themes and also these super reactions just seem like a massive cash grab. I mean, having to customize your Discord client, it's been a thing for multiple years using Better Discord, and that stuff's free. However, now I need to pay $10 a month to customize how my Discord looks with all these different colors that I can barely even customize. It doesn't make a whole lot of sense. And what's even worse is these super reactions. They literally make no sense. You spend $10 a month so you can send these, custom animated super reactions that are super fancy, and you can only use 5 a week. It seems so bad. It's such an awful cash grab. Now, I do want to make it clear that this video isn't going to be all negative, because I actually do want to point out, and this is just the most convenient video to shove this in, but I want to talk about new experimental features that you should actually be excited for. And the best part, they don't require Nitro. So the first thing that I use often, and you'll see in basically a lot of my videos, I have this little star here. Why do I have this star here? Because this is the favorites tab. And basically what it allows you to do is you just right click on a channel, add to your favorite server, and it acts like a little server where you can have favorites. So as you can see, there's announcements here. And look, when these themes come out, they're going to keep pestering the heck out of you, which is really annoying. And it doesn't stop there, because I can go to my DMs, I can right click on the scam bot, I can favorite the DM, and now I have my own little favorite DMs. So now I can have a list of whatever I want to know about. And you can also right click and change the nickname. So instead of Cora, I can call it a scam bot. Instead of announcements, I can right click it, change nickname, and I can call it NTTS announcements, and then change nickname. Now, obviously, it's not the best and it's an alpha feature because this name change didn't work. But it's nice to be able to have my own little kind of server where I get to follow different channels, even though some of them aren't actual announcements channels. Like Stack's upload channel isn't an announcements channel. I can't just follow it and have it sent to my server. Now, I want to move on to some more message-related experiments that are actually helpful. So for example, Discord is working on voice messages, which is great. If you want to talk to your e-girlfriend, you don't have to type out, "Oh, I love you very much, sweetheart," and then kissing emojis. You can just say it out loud. "I love you, my beautiful e-girl. You are so beautiful. I love you. You are everything to me. Mwah, mwah, mwah." I'm cringing at this point, but it's happening. Finally, Discord is adding in basic functionality of every other chat platform. You know, I like looking at those old people on the bus who basically voice chat each other using WhatsApp. And the goodness doesn't stop there, because there's activities in group DMs, and of course, if I look at Advaith's Twitter page, it's already on there with more details than I can show you. You can see a group chat that has a Discord bot in it, something actually useful, and you don't need Nitro for it. And the goodness doesn't stop coming. In fact, if I go to one of my Discord jail channels, you see all these links? These are messy links. Canary.discord. What the heck is all this stuff going to? Well, if I go back to my settings, experiments, and I just enable this Discord embeds experimental feature, I click escape, you'll notice all these links get crunched down into something that's readable by a normal human being. This is a message in general chat. This is the AFK channel. This is the video suggestions channel. And this is a forum post in the video suggestions channel. It's just so much better. There's so much usability that's happening. And one final messaging thing that's really helpful is they now have an @silent thing. So you just ping @silent and you just type in whatever the heck you want. So message, and you press enter. And what it does is it sends a message that won't send a notification. So this is great for me, because every single time my friends fall asleep and I need to send them a stupid message that they need to read in the morning, I just send a silent message and I won't have to worry about waking them from their very sweet slumber. Now, I'll be honest, this video is kind of like an excuse for me to show you a whole bunch of experimental features. And to be honest, the favorites tab, this thing is, I love this thing. My favorite feature of all time. The team that developed this, I love all of you very, very much. And I'm really excited for this to be a full-on feature that people can use whenever that happens, whether it be 6 months or 30 years in the future. Whenever it happens, people will love this thing. Anyways, that's the end of the video. I've been recording for about an hour because I keep messing up because I don't know what's going on with my brain. Too much caffeine or something. Anyways, bye-bye. Love you. Mwah.